Sometimes I feel like these advisors are out here to ruin lives. Not all, but some will really be ruining people's lives. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana, and today we're going to be talking about the 6 things I would do differently if I were back in undergrad as a bio major. Because child, don't be like me. There are a lot of things that you don't have to go through because I went through them, and I'm here to help you out, hopefully. All right, so the first thing I would do differently is, let me prepare myself, take science classes separately if you are able to. Because when I tell you the amount of stress that I was under because I was taking both physics and organic chemistry together, or I don't know, some other combination as well, because that's just the standard schedule. Y'all, you don't have to do that. Sometimes I feel like these advisors are out here to ruin lives. Not all, but some will really be ruining people's lives. You are 100% able to create a schedule that works best for what you want. You can tell these advisors, they're like, oh, I don't suggest that. I'm telling you, you can do it, okay? And you can have a better science GPA. You can also have less stress, hopefully. I would do that in a heartbeat, okay? Because I struggled. I did well, but I just think of how much better I could have done if I actually had the chance to do that, you know? But anyway, don't be like me, like I said, and go ahead and take those classes separately. The second thing I would do differently is take my time, which I guess goes with the first point too, but that's more so like, I probably should have taken a semester off or taken some time off while I was in undergrad and in grad school, honestly, but I didn't. I was so adamant on finishing on time that I just went straight through, stress and all. College is hard, okay? You don't have to make it harder on yourself. Everybody's timeline is gonna look different. Life is going to happen, good and bad. We can only try to prepare ourselves for it, but just take your time and take a breath. It will be okay. Trust me. The third thing I would do differently is to talk to my professors, like actually open up my mouth and talk to them. I barely did because I was so intimidated by them because they seemed so much smarter than me, and I thought they were gonna think I was stupid. I would walk inside of the office, wouldn't have really any questions to ask, but at the end of the day, they're another human being. Okay, now some of them will be rude. There's rude people everywhere. They may call you stupid to your face. That's unfortunate. But there are also other people who aren't rude and are genuinely there to help you out as a student. Sometimes it could be a diamond in the rough, but they're there. And yeah, I would suggest to do that, not only to just gain from them as in like recommendations, mentorship, whatever the case may be, but also just to build rapport and build your inner social interaction skills, you know? But I would definitely do that differently. The fourth thing I would do different is do not let yourself get so consumed with clubs, organizations, whatever the case may be, that you neglect your work. At the end of the day, you are paying thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to go to school to get an education, okay? Not to go to clubs and organizations. I'm not saying don't get involved. Of course, get involved, have fun, all of that jazz. But you should not be doing 15 credit hours in clubs and organizations along with your classwork. Doesn't make sense. Okay, they're not paying you. Why are you exhausted from a club or an organization? And then you're neglecting your work, which needs to get done. Not saying that I did that, but I've seen it happen before. I say choose 1 or 2 clubs that you are passionate about. You can devote time to that, but still have more than enough time for you to finish your classwork. Because at the end of the day, you're there to get an education. Okay, that's what you're paying for. The 5th thing I would do differently is probably do a minor or a certification or maybe like a license, because that's what I'm trying to find now, like to supplement my current job. I could have done that while I was in undergrad. And sometimes schools offer those classes that you can take them and get the licensing while you're still in school. Take advantage of those things while you still have it, because child, you don't have to pay for these things out of pocket after you graduate. But yeah, like STNA, PCA, whatever they call it in your state, medical assistant, phlebotomist, some type of other assistant. Usually these things can take like a couple weeks, literally like a month. When you take the test, you can become licensed and you start working. What are the benefits? Well, I'm glad you asked. You could get paid, okay? You are working. You are going to get experience. So that work experience that some people are asking for, like, how am I going to get work experience? You could do that too. It could open up doors for you to shadow, find mentors. You can also, depending on what type of job that you have, like if you're a medical assistant, you can kind of gauge where you want to, what is the word? Focus on when you're in medical school. So if it's internal medicine or dermatology, surgery, whatever the case may be, you're exposed to a lot of different things. Maybe you could be exposed to a lot of different things, which is great. And it's a great resume booster. I think I said that already. Minors. I didn't really want to do a minor. I could have done one in chemistry, but chemistry. That's it. There's nothing else to be said but that. I didn't want that. So I definitely would have done like a certification or something. And it could make you a little bit more diverse. It could be something that's not medical too. So there's a lot of those options. And I'm sure your school offers them too. All right. And the very last thing, the sixth thing I would do differently is to just go for it. I know I spent so much time second guessing myself, lacking confidence in my abilities, that I missed out on opportunities. And it's real. I'll look back and I was like, oh, I wish I could have done this. Don't let that be a phrase or a common phrase in your life, okay? Because we're going to go for it. There are a lot of opportunities that I'm sure you are capable of doing. Don't let your mind tell you you're not able to do it. I've let that happen to me multiple times. I still struggle with it sometimes, but you are fully capable. And I saw this quote somewhere, or I heard it somewhere too, whatever it is. You only fail if you don't try. You're already a failure. You're at 0% because you didn't even try. So go ahead and try. Like at the end of the day, the worst that could happen is you find out you don't like that something or it didn't work out. But you tried. You learned something new. You could have found something that you like. You found something that you don't like. You can disqualify those things and move forward to the next thing, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, just go for it. There's so many opportunities out there, and you're fully capable of achieving those things. And that is also a pep talk to myself. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave comments, likes, all of that jazz down below. I will answer your comments, because if I do get comments, I'll answer them. And just let me know if there's anything else you guys want to hear from me. And I'll try my very best to deliver that. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. I saw this argument on Twitter that said that Usher and there was a battle between Usher and Chris Brown. Chris Brown would win. Okay.